Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Stupid Comedy Show. How's everybody doing today? Well, see, HBR might be stopping by. Vinny, Yo Main. Yeah, we'll see. Waiting for everybody to get in here so we can get started. What's everybody up to? Hope you all had a good week. For some reason, this week was rough, man. I think it's because we got so much rain. Like, when it's overcast and crappy outside, it's kind of rough. Didn't get the flooding though that they were saying we were going to get. I mean, it rained a lot, but good thing it didn't flood. Hey, Victoria. Hey, Mike. Okay, no problem. Hey, Jinkies. All right, go ahead and drop the link down there if anybody wants to come up. Turn off that mouse because it's clicking. There we are. Yeah, I'm still trying to get going today. Trying to get motivated. Drinking an energy drink right now. Got hey Loki. Yeah, last night I was on one. A few people were on one last night. Yeah, I seen a Busy Boat. He was raging on his last night. I think he had too many to drink. I did too. I got on Michelle Obama's Instagram and called her a man. Oh, so funny. I screenshotted that and sent it to a couple friends. They were like, "What did you do?" I was like, "Man, I'm not the first one, probably." Yeah, I think they got a game or something going on here in town, man. Traffic is crazy. It's like back up. Yeah, let's go, Brandon. Man, I've never seen a guy bat zero before in a presidency. Everything he's done has been an epic fail. Like, only thing that he's really succeeded at is destroying everything. Oh, I try to stay away from the politics though, because all it does is gets my blood boiling. Speaking of politics, I think it was on the Angry Drill Sergeant's channel. He was talking about the Congressional Budget Office is proposing to take away VA benefits from disabled veterans. I was like, what? These veterans freaking sacrificed their bodies to go play your political games overseas, and they earned those benefits, and now you want to take them from them. I mean, just absolutely disgusting. Um, I hope that everybody calls in and to their congressmen, congresswomen's offices and tells them that this is a bad idea. Hey, Brookie. I mean, someone freaking got their legs blown off in Afghanistan or, you know, Iraq. You know, you should take those benefits from them. They need that, you know. It's not like they can have a normal life after, that. Yeah, I seen in the report they were saying, well, from 2001 to 2021, I think it was, they said that the cost that the VA was paying out exponentially exploded. Well, if you think about it, what happened from 2001 to 2021? We had the war on terrorism over there in the Middle East, and we had a lot of guys injured, and it's kind of messed up, didn't really have a choice. If you were in the military and they told you to go, you had to go. And, to, pull the rug out from underneath, crazy. And it's not like, the amount of money that they're spending on disability to veterans is a drop in the bucket compared to what they spent on all the wars that they did over there. I mean, if anything, they should take away the politicians' benefits because they're not really doing anything other than making life hard for everybody. I don't know. That's my 2 cents.
Hey, Phil, how's it going, man?
Hey, what's going on?
Not a whole hell of a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, just chilling. Yeah, when I seen that on Angry Drill Sergeant's channel, I was like, hell no.
Yeah, I hadn't actually seen that myself. I read a story about that in the news. It was like, really? You're seriously going to take away benefits from people who have fought for you to say stupid shit like this in front of other people?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, talk about freaking disrespect.
Yeah.
I mean, they just really don't care.
No, they don't.
Hey,
so
Lori.
You got to wonder what's in their minds when they pull shit like that. Actually, well, I suppose I should be a little more sensitive about my language.
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't think they whoever wrote that obviously doesn't have a clue, about what, how that's supposed to work and the sacrifice that, military members, I mean, a lot of them, don't have eyesight, they got burns,
missing limbs.
Yeah, I mean,
permanent disabilities from things that they've gone through in war zones.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Lori, how you doing? My sister.
Hey, little Jeffrey.
Hey, Jeff.
Yeah, I figured I'd share that because I don't know how many people seen that,
Yeah.
Capero.
Well, I can guarantee they're trying to keep that as quiet as they possibly can until they get it to a vote.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they were saying, well, on his channel, on Angry Drill Sergeant's channel, he was talking about, he's like, I would like to know exactly who votes yes on this because those are the people that we need out of office.
That's right. You're out of here.
It'd be a bad look.
I'm saying, unfortunately, there's, well, I say that the
And
CNN watchers crowd, they'll vote for those people every time. It seems doesn't
yeah,
matter what they say, they still gonna vote them in.
yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. It's basically the news networks are a propaganda outlet for the government
Oh yeah,
and for the politicians,
oh
and
yeah.
the people that watch the news and take it for its word. They don't ask questions. They just believe what they see.
Not a critical question anyway. They just ask, well, what can we do to help?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
You're
That's
gonna
true.
help this fool talking to stupid?
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, no, I mean, even Fox News has gotten to the point where I won't watch anything but a few of their shows.
Yeah,
Uh,
they're all in it kind of together. Fox News kind of trying to play that good cop bad cop a little bit,
mm-hmm.
but they're
And
really
say,
part of
yeah, it ain't
they're
working out for them so well. They keep losing viewers too.
yeah they're part of the machine.
Mm.
I almost think that
Have a good one, Caparo.
the Democrats and Republicans, behind the scenes, they're a good old boy club. They're playing good cop bad cop too.
A lot of them are, yeah. I say, and I'm not a Republican or anything like that, but I am a conservative. Uh,
yeah,
I say, I don't. If there's a Democrat out there that talks and wants to put things up that I like, yeah, sure,
yeah,
I'll vote for that guy.
yeah, yeah,
But the vast majority of people that I do vote for happen to be Republican, just simply because, well, they're speaking what I want to hear.
yeah,
Whether
yeah.
they actually follow through with that,
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of them, they're like used car salesmen. They're slick lipping you, trying to tell you what you want to hear, so that they can put you in the driver's seat, and you know,
oh yeah, I would say it was like one of our late night crew people. He Camo Steve 34. I say he did a short here not too long ago. Well, not a short, a video with Jacksonville Joe. I say, and it was of Steve trying to sell a car to Joe,
yeah,
and it was his new to me used cars. Oh, these headlights, those are custom. That's a custom fogging on those headlights. You can't, that's one of a kind. And I say, and this windshield here, that's not a crack in the windshield. That's actually a bifocal windshield. Stuff like that. So
yeah,
I say, yeah, you got to see that one if you haven't already. It's funny.
yeah, yeah. I haven't seen it, but I'm definitely check it out because it sounds pretty funny.
I say, yeah, Joe and
Yeah,
Steve have done some good skits. Mm.
yeah, yeah. I was I kind of made a joke about this guy that I used to know. He used to hang around a used car lot all the time. There's always at some of these like mom and pop
Mm.
businesses. A lot of times there'll be like you have these regulars that come in and they just hang out. They don't like buy nothing or do nothing. They just hang out.
Look at cars all damn day. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. So I was man, you just hang out down there so you get jerked around by the salesman.
Well, and hey, the salesmen take that as a game. They'll try to
Yeah,
sucker that poor fool in.
yeah.
Unreal. Hey, brother, what's going on?
None real. How you doing? Yeah, that
You know
there
who
was a
Unreal is, out of curiosity?
there was a this one guy. He hangs out at a truck stop, uh, pretty close to where I work, and
Oh boy.
he just hangs out inside the place. And I've even seen him like stocking the pop and stuff in the coolers. I'm like, man, I was like, they're like, hey, if you're getting around here, might as well make yourself useful.
Hey, free labor.
Yep. Yeah, you don't have to pay taxes on them or.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of funny though. A lot of these, I see it a lot. Where there's always somebody hanging around like, like, are you security or?
Undercover something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man. Mm.
Yeah.
Sorry, my
Yeah.
phone's blowing up on me.
Yeah, my Instagram the other day was just like it was killing my phone like battery, like it just kept going off, and I was like, I had to turn off my notifications just for my battery's sake.
Yeah, no, I hear you there. I say, when I first got this phone that I'm running now, it ain't nothing special, but
Yeah.
I say I was really impressed. Battery lasted freaking a day and a half, 2 days on me.
Yep.
Then I got Instagram.
Yep.
Damn, I
Yeah.
have to charge it twice a day.
Yeah, that's exactly how mine used to be too. Um, or I'd get on a live stream on my
Really?
phone. Yeah, a live stream on my phone, and I mean that takes some juice too.
Yeah, yeah. I say that's why I say I'm on a laptop for
Yeah.
most of the lives that we do. Well, for
Yeah.
all of the lives that we do. I'm it's funny. I used to build my own computers back in the 80s and 90s stuff.
Yeah.
Uh, had no problem with that stuff. These days, I am tech illiterate. I,
Yeah. I'm kind of the same way, man. Like I'm real slow when it comes to technology for some reason. Like I guess that's what happens when you get older.
yeah, yeah, I'm
Like I still
getting
don't
up
know how to
there.
work Instagram. I try.
Oh, hey, it's a learning process. You just got to keep trying. I
Yep.
mean, I've only got on Instagram probably 5 6 months ago, something like that.
Yeah.
And I got a bunch of videos on there and whatnot. And I do like their editing software.
Yeah.
Uh, but I'm still trying to figure out. I don't know how to share people's posts. I don't know none of that stuff
Yeah.
yet.
I don't really. I try, and then people are like, "Oh, you didn't send a link." I'm like, I don't know how to put the link.
That's the one.
Yep.
Oh, I said I really wish I did because there's people out there like Nunreala and
Yeah.
Outlaw Nation, Stack 727, all them that I really like. I would love to help them out, just in a little bit even. Uh, and I try on my YouTube, but like I say, on the Instagram end of things, I'm still way
Yeah.
behind the damn curve.
Yeah.
Paula, Paula,
Yeah.
how you doing, girl?
Yeah. Hey,
Ashley.
Ashley, Paula.
Mm. I say, yeah, I try to keep engaged with what's going on in chat a little bit at least.
Yeah. Yeah. I like to give people their shout outs. It's kind of funny when I get into someone's chat. It's like, I have to. It doesn't matter whose chat it is. It seems like I gotta like do like 20 or 30 shout outs say hi to everybody
Oh
individually.
yeah,
Like, it's
I
kind of
say
funny.
that's it anymore too, and especially once you start publishing and stuff on YouTube and one thing and
Yeah.
another, people want to say hello to you, and
Yeah.
just to be nice, you want to say hi back.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do the day that there's like 300 people in the chat.
Oh man, I feel
Not gonna
that.
be able
I
to
say,
individually do that no more.
oh
Heck, you
yeah.
might not even be able to read the chats very good.
Hey, I tell you, I've been in some live streams for some of the racing channels that I follow,
Yeah.
and they've got 4 5 6,000 people in those chats, and
Oh yeah.
that thing is just
Scrolling the whole time. Yeah.
you can't even see the damn what's being typed unless you scroll up and stop it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's where it comes. It's a good thing to have a good number of moderators that can
hmm
go in there and individually stop and interact a little bit. But
Yeah,
other than that, man, it's just like a fast scrolling, chat.
Yeah, it's like okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I was in one on one channel, and there was like 20,000 people on his
oh,
live stream watching, and it was just
oh,
like just going so fast, like you couldn't hardly read anything.
oh no. Well, that's yeah. Like I say, some of the racing channels I follow, they get some crazy numbers in there sometimes, and it's just.
Yeah.
I mean, but these are
Yep.
people with 100,000, 200,000, 300,000 subs. So
Yeah. I used to know a guy that was a camera guy. He was like on a camera crew for ESPN. He would do the NASCAR races, and
oh yeah,
he
nice.
ended he ended up he I think he did it for like 20 years. He was like the head guy, and then he got a better gig or whatever. Someone offered him a job through doing that job, and now he fishes professionally. Works
Nice.
for yeah, he works for a company that like makes lures and stuff, and he just goes around the country using these lures and gets paid for it. I'm like, man, that's a pretty nice
Hey,
gig
sister.
there.
Hey, how's it
Hey,
going?
Lori.
Not too bad. No, that would be a hell of a job right there. I'd take that in a hot second. I don't even fish that much anymore.
Yeah, I'm I'm not very much I'm not a very good fisherman. I like doing it, but hey, if you're gonna pay me to do it, I'll get good at it.
I'll learn. I will learn.
Yep, yep.
I say, and as Rila can attest, that's something that other people need to, certain other people need to figure out too. Doesn't matter how old you are, doesn't matter what
Yeah,
you're doing. If an opportunity throws itself into your face, figure it out. Do it.
So we
Jump
were
on
talking about dicks,
yep.
it. Yeah, something like that.
politicians.
Yeah. Talk
Hang
about
on, let me get
fishing.
my
Yeah.
halo
So
straightened
I
out here.
guess he gets
I put
good
my
at
halo.
using those lures and stuff. Guess he's a professional masturbator now.
Oh, he's a
Hey,
masturbator.
we don't have debaters on our crew. We
Yep.
have master debaters. That we'll just put it that way.
Your main girl.
Yeah. That. Hey, yo,
So
man.
tell us about your channel. Do you like to be called Phil, or do we call you the stupid comedy guy? What do you like to be called first off?
Well, everybody pretty much just calls me. Some people will call me stupid. Um, on like in a chat or something, because I go by Phil Stupid on the comedy channel here. Um, we pretty much like kind of cut up, tell jokes, or have like discussions, kind of funny discussions or whatever. I started off, I would write down a bunch of content and kind of use some of that stuff that I would write down and things. But then it got to where when you get like 2 or 3 people up on panel, it's hard to kind of follow that because they just take their own
Oh,
path.
trust me, we understand that very well with the late night crew. We half the time we go into our shows with a topic that we want to talk about,
Yeah.
And
Yep.
10, 20 minutes into it, we're just gone. Yeah, topics forgotten.
Yeah.
We're just chopping it up and raising hell at that
We
point.
go from, honestly, what gets us all along is we could go from cars to the triple
Facts,
X and everything in between. And we just
Yeah.
have fun because we all bring different things to the table, but yet we all talk and relate outside of YouTube.
I say, yeah, as our little group with the late night crew, we've been talking on Instagram and YouTube backstreets for a while before we started the show.
And on the phone without even YouTube and stuff.
Yeah, and Lori's the one that kind of drug us all together. She's like, why don't we just do a show? Okay.
Well, I saw everybody throughout the whole communities and everybody's side, not just Triple T's community.
Mhm.
And there was just something that I saw in everybody that I didn't even know much about YouTube myself. And then it just works.
Oh yeah. I say those first couple of shows were kind of rough, but
Yeah.
But it was fun.
oh,
You know, oh,
oh, excuse me for just a few minutes here.
No problem. I think you got a lag, Phil.
yeah, I took my screen off to so my internet could recover.
Ah. So you know the demographics usually are pretty much 90% male, correct? On the YouTube? With
I
late
didn't know
night,
that.
yeah, well with late night, we actually have almost a 50-50 split. It's 49-51 to the female.
Oh, nice.
So and they talk cars. They
Looks
can
like
talk
look.
politics.
Yeah, yeah. I actually work on cars for a living, and I make music. Uh, in my spare time, I do the YouTube thing too, and do a little bit of everything. But yeah, my bread and butter is working on cars,
That's
and
cool.
I cut up all day long at work with the guys. Like some of the stuff that we see for cars that come in nowadays, it's amazing. It seems like the last couple months we've been going back and fixing people's mistakes. Like they'll work on their own car and then mess it up so bad that they have to take it to a shop. But yeah, we had this one truck, man. It was all rotted out, and the guy had been working on it, and we start joking, calling it a farm truck. Like who gets to work on farm truck today?
Oh
But
man.
the the guy messed up everything that he touched on that thing. It was unbelievable. Like we were like, man, is this a joke? Like he didn't have the retaining clips in his U joints. He put his own U joints in. Didn't have retaining clips in those. Like he put his own exhaust on, and there's like the little springs on the exhaust bolts. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. Like for the flanges, there's like little springs on the bolts.
I do
Well,
know about those. So
yeah, he put the springs between the flanges, like instead of like on the flange, on the bolt. He put it in between the exhaust. So when we went to go take the exhaust apart, springs started shooting everywhere.
that's almost like somebody putting in spark plugs upside down.
Yeah, I was like, man, was this guy drunk when he's doing this? I mean, I'm pretty sure people that don't know anything about cars would know that the springs don't go between.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I do notice that some of your viewers or supporters we see
yeah,
on ours, but everybody seems to have their favorite, if you notice. So it's nice when there is joint intermingling and support instead of
yeah,
hate. So, but I will tell you, trying to build a show, even when you work like Tim works outside the home, I have a day job. So, trying to come up with content in the evening on YouTube. Because I have another big announcement I'll be making on the 30th with our drawing and everything like that. And yes, Paula, you're a master debater too. We don't have women debaters on ours. We have master debaters.
yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah,
and I don't know if you know Nonrilla. That's one of my
yeah, yeah,
nephews from
yeah.
Outlaw
I know.
Nation.
Yep. Yeah, I know Nunrilla. There's so many people that I've met too from going all these other channels too. I've been on Seth's channel. I've been on Vinny's channel. I've been on Brookie's channel. Uh, I think I've had Yo Main on this channel. I've had a lot of people on this channel, and we're just kind of like a big community, really.
Yeah.
Everybody's kind of hopping on everybody's channels.
Yeah. And the good thing about like non-rilla and like Loki was telling you with stacks and stuff is um they're literally family. They're just normal people that are out there that they enjoy people, they enjoy talking. They're not a just a musician. They're more than that. And
Yeah,
they get treated like more than just what they do or what they want to do with their life. They're actually just like I said, they're just family to us. We don't look at them
yeah,
as what they can bring to us. I had a couple ask me, well, what can
yeah,
I do to help your channel? I don't want you to do nothing for me. I want you to just come
yeah,
over and have a good time. Just be with us.
yeah,
That's all you have to do. I don't expect and or
yeah.
want anything from you. So,
Yeah, that was my goal. Doing this comedy channel was to let people have a good time, get their mind off of real life, for a few minutes, like an escape, give them a good laugh, um, because laughter, is good for good. I mean, people go
yes.
through things all the time, so just to have a little escape, that was kind of what I thought sports was about, and then they started to politicize that, and I quit watching sports, because I was like,
Yeah.
you know, this was my escape, and now you guys are, you guys messed it up.
Yeah, Tim gave up football. He's always been a Steelers fan his whole life. And when the
Yeah,
knee controversy took off, Tim, for the first time, he had me cancel the sports package. He said, "Go ahead." And I said, "Are you sure?" He's like, "Cancel it. I'll never watch it again. I'll watch the
yeah,
repeat for free, but I will not give them another dime for their pockets."
y- yeah. That's kind of
So,
what I was like. I was like, man, if I wanted to see grown men on their knees,
yeah, there's other channels that you could go to for that.
which I'm not really into. So,
Yeah, but
What did I
but
walk back
yeah,
into?
I
oh,
mean,
you know what you walked into, Loki. It's usually what can we say? If it's not cars, it can go all the way up to dicks. What can I say?
you never know what you're gonna hear when you.
Oh,
Have you guys done
oh,
the Urban Dictionary yet?
uh, what's that?
The
you have
Urban
not heard of the
Dictionary?
Urban Dictionary? Oh boy. Hey, Brooke.
Howdy, howdy.
Hey, Brooke. The Urban
Hey, Brooke.
Dictionary is an actual dictionary that has all the terms that you can think of. And what you do for fun night is you go online and you type in the Urban Dictionary. And then you put the word dirty in front of your guest or your
Oh,
chat's name and just read what the definitions are. If you want to have people laughing so hard that their cheeks hurt on both ends
Oh
and
yes.
trying not to piss themselves, that's a
And if,
night you want to have.
and if you get a dirty Victoria, you are going to have the lower set of cheeks hurting very badly.
yeah,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He did that. Look, he did pulled that on us on Steph's channel one night. Oh my God, I had to leave because I about peed. Oh, it was awful.
Me? No, wasn't me.
Oh, bull.
You do the
I said,
last names, you do the first names, you do their favorite foods. And I mean, oh my God, we had people laughing so hard. Some people, of course, are
oh,
immature and we're like, oh, they're nasty. Well, you know what? You were watching. So
yeah.
thank you for the view. But if you can't handle sex
you
talk,
hit.
you know, most of
Yeah,
our audience is
Hey,
35 to
Harley.
55 is our average viewer. And they aren't afraid to talk and have a good time.
oh yeah,
Oh, I see. The funny thing is that all started with
yeah. I seen.
one of our co-hosts, Camo Steve. He had a phrase that he would say constantly: "Dirty biscuits," and I was just being kind of a little bit dickish, and so I popped up the Urban Dictionary and looked it up. If you don't know, you
Yeah.
don't want to. I'm just going to tell you now.
I don't mind telling them if he wants to know what a dirty biscuit is.
Yeah,
I'll be glad to tell everybody. He just has to say the word.
Tell me.
Okay. A
Oh,
dirty
boy.
biscuit. You put 10 guys, you get a piece of bread or a biscuit or a croissant, any type of bread, right? You put 10 guys circle around it.
Oh no.
Sorry,
Okay.
Victoria.
Everybody has to masturbate. The last one that finishes on the bread has to eat the bread. That's a dirty biscuit.
Yuck. Talk about getting your bread buttered.
Thank you. Some guys, the first joke is that's why I stay on Viagra, those blue pills, because I'm going to make sure I finish first. That's how we know if they're going to fit in with the late night crew. And this is the channel for them. If they can handle that, then they've got it made.
Oh.
Yeah. That's pretty funny. There used to be a thing they used to call a cracker party, and it was similar to the dirty biscuit. Like whoever was last to
Whoever's
put
last
bun
to
on that
finish
cracker
has to
had to
eat.
eat it.
Same concept.
If I was a man, if somebody brought that up to me, I'd be like, why in the hell would I be standing around with 10 guys doing it? Yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
I am
I'm
not
out of here.
playing this game. Sorry.
Nope,
Y'all
I'm
on
not
y'all.
playing. You guys can enjoy your biscuits. Nope. So poor
No,
Like,
Kim.
I don't know why I
sideline.
was even. I don't even know why I was playing this game to begin with.
That's right. He won't even eat
I'll hand you
biscuits
the
for a
bread.
while.
That's about it. I'll hand you the bread and hot.
I don't even want to hand them the bread because I personally don't want to be in a room if I'm a guy with 10 other guys, unless that's my thing. But literally the play on thing. You get.
I said I ain't playing that game for a couple of reasons. One, that's not my thing. Two, I finish slow.
Yeah, you want to make it enjoyable, duh.
That's the one.
Come on, Nonrilla. Come on, nephew. You know what the late night crew brings. Every time you show up, you act like you're a virgin. He knows we don't have no virgins on our late night.
If there's a virgin in here, raise your hand because your cherry just got popped.
Yeah, especially your ears. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. I'm never
I'm
gonna
with
look
you
at
on that,
biscuits and
Rilla.
gravy the same again.
Nonrilla likes his sausages. He's a breakfast man. He likes his meat. I just put it that way.
Oh, now it's all secrets. Uh-oh.
Does his wife know? Damn.
No.
You know I had to go there, nephew.
It's not a popsicle.
Oh, yep. We are officially off the rails.
We are.
Yep. It's like
And
the
so
channel
everybody
takes
knows.
its own personality.
I know that people were curious about what our raffles are about. Honestly, it's about giving back to the community because, a lot of people maybe can't afford to go out and buy the stuff we're going to raffle off. But for $7, you have a chance to win not only a smart TV, but a $100 Visa gift card, a $25, 3 prizes.
Yeah.
For a real live bumper sticker that has our late night crew logos on it. And the money stays in the pot for the next giveaway and so forth. And it doesn't come to any of us. There is no money. In fact,
You know what I call that, Lori? It's a blessing with a blessing. That's all it is.
Thank you. We've been called a scammer, Ponzi schemes, trying to rob people. And it's like, really, if you add it up, this first one, we're only done 150. But with envelopes, stamps, the shipping and handling, and everything else, the cost of all the prizes, we're negative because it's not about making a profit off of people in the community. It's about not only bringing us all together, but giving back. And some people just don't have that. Yep. HBR.
Well, see, like those people though, if they don't want part of it, then don't speak on it. If you're not part of it, if you're part of it, then that's on you. You gave it, so what's that say about them? I mean,
that's it.
And I know there's people afraid of doxing and everything like that, but at this point, we've all been doxed. Yeah. And as a show of trust, when you give me your address, I'm giving you mine in return. So you have the same information about me that I'm trusting you with of mine. so that it's a give and take. If I dox you, then I'm setting myself up to be doxed too, correct? So it's that trust. And I have to say that we have had a lot of people put their trust in us, some that didn't even know us personally. And for that, we are so honored. And, they saw
that's
what
kind
we
of
were trying to do. And so it
that's
was
a
just
cool
amazing.
idea, though, Lori. Really, I
Will you put
mean,
it in the back chat, Lori, so I can sign up?
Yeah. Just so you know, it's just going to the Triple T uh, Cash App at the capital T, then triple, the rest of triple, then a capital T 051 or $. I'm sorry, but I will put it up there. It's just $7 on the 30th. We're actually having our drawing.
yeah.
So
If you want, you could share it down in the chat. Hold on here.
HBR, can you put the Tim's Cash App in the chat, please? He's also our night crew. So
Yeah. Hold
Shout
on.
out to that crew.
I'm gonna hop on my phone here, and I don't think he has a wrench. I'll give him a wrench so he can share your links
I don't
too.
have one either, Phil.
Here,
And I
let
hey,
love
me.
Jeffrey.
dropping links and sharing. I'm a building community person. Come on now.
Yeah. Let
That's
me.
it. Brooke's
Let
all
me
about
hop
them
on.
links. I give her that.
Yeah, I use
Hop
it
on
only
here.
for that, to be honest. I mean, if I have to use it, I will. But I mean, other chats, I don't use it until told to use it like that.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Paula. It's all love for you, Paula. She was one that trusted us with just barely knowing us. And we have people that not only bought a bumper sticker for themselves, we've had a lot of people donate for us to just randomly choose people
Oh
that we
man,
know could use it a little bit more than others. So
yeah,
we are
that's
very
something
Yeah.
thankful.
I've actually been surprised about. We've had, I'd say, at least 30% of the tickets have been gifts.
Yes.
People buy one or two for themselves, and then oh, here's money for 5 more. Give them out to whoever you think could use it.
Yep. Or we ask them, who would you like us to give them to? And they'll either tell us who they want, or they'll be like, we trust your judgment. And see, none of the lake crews allowed to participate. None of us or our families are involved. So, and everybody has their name written on the sticker, and it goes straight out to them the very next morning. There's the Cash App address down at the bottom. Once you have it, you just let me know. You have to hit me up on
Thank you.
IG with your address. If I need your address, or I can't send you your tickets.
Okay.
So I saw your live, Paula. Did you see? I got to come in for a few minutes because we were handling some issues, but I made sure I popped in. Paula does her horses down here in Louisiana with us.
Yeah,
I love Paula.
and
Polly.
And another good one that you could wrench up if you were so inclined, Phil. Victoria Smith.
And Harley.
She
She's
is
a
like,
link dropper too.
yeah, we call her Linktoria.
Oh,
She's
yes.
everywhere. She is a very good mod, very level-headed individual.
Okay.
And if she's a mod of yours and she likes your show, I can tell, we could be talking on the panel and I'll be like, dang, if only we remember when we had this person on, and she could pretty much tell you within a 3 to 4 day time frame on what video you're looking for.
Mm-hmm. She's real good about that.
Her memory. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I got her on there.
Nice.
Yeah, it's nice to have, because like when I'm on my computer here, it's hard for me to get everybody's links and stuff while I'm doing the live and to share them on there.
For sure.
So it's nice to have people that can do that.
Of course.
And Harley used to get herself in some trouble, but she took a couple months to herself, revamped herself, and she's back stronger than ever. Learning that if you don't care if a person respects you, why get upset with what they say about you?
Yeah,
that's the one. I have to have respect for somebody for whatever they say. If somebody's talking smack about me, if I don't like that person, I really don't care. If I got no respect for that individual, it doesn't bother me.
Sometimes it gets hard to ignore, but we're trying, we're learning. Because my nickname was Junkyard Bitch. Somebody come at Tim, I was ready to fight, but I'll bring receipts. I don't ever attack somebody who doesn't attack me first. I don't believe in that. I'm going to wait till you come at me. And then if you're not even worth it, I'm not going to pile on you if somebody else has got you.
Yeah,
But
I don't even waste my energy with you know, if you don't like it, then
I got bigger and better fish to fry.
yeah.
That's the one. That's
But
the
there
one,
are
bud.
some stalkers. I mean, sometimes you've just got to handle them, and they'll just say the most vicious things. And sometimes you just got
They
to.
always try to go for your family, your kids, or whatever, cut you the deepest because they know you'll react, and then that's whenever. But right now, I don't even care about that. I mean, if that's what you want to talk about it. I don't care.
Well,
Yeah.
Tim's got a pretty big channel that he gets attacked from all angles because they know they get views if Tim responds. So if you ever hear anything about the late crew or any one of us specifically, or even Triple T, we're the type of people. Come hit us up on IG. If you think we offended you, we are first ones. I know you guys have heard me apologize several times online.
Oh yeah, you go on panels. You'll go on other people's panels just to address things. I mean, because it's
Yeah.
common. It's a common.
But I
area.
like to do it behind the scenes. I don't want to air. If I'm mad at
Yeah.
you, I'm going to come to you first behind the scenes. And if you're willing, if you don't and you betray us, then yeah, I'll call you out if it's that bad. But we prefer to go, like, we can call each other out. Like if Mike starts to get a little crazy, I'll be like, Mike, I just said that. Or he'll say, Lori, take 72 hours. So we all rub off on each other, and we can let each other know where we're overstepping. Like sometimes Mike will be like, Lori, let me finish. And I'll be like, Mike, go ahead. I just said that. You know, it's because you got a lot of dominant personalities.
Yeah.
Because any one of us have to be in charge.
Like you were saying, you know, if you have a problem with somebody, you should always go to that person instead of making it a public thing anyways, you know, because sometimes it's just the misunderstanding and you can get it resolved without making a big laugh.
HBR, Mike, there's the link. And HBR, he's late night crew too. There's 5 of us.
Yeah.
We did have more, but we got betrayed. So, you know, some people just can't handle. We don't have any one person in charge, but some things have to be handled by situations. You know, who's got the strong point on this? Like, I'm pretty good at making a schedule. Mike, you know, has pretty good about what he does. And then HBR is his thing, and Loki has his strength, and Camo has his strength. And we play off of each other's and give the floor over to each other.
Yeah. It's like you guys are a team, you know?
Yep.
Oh yeah. And when you get a bigger group of people together like we did, you know, there's bound to be conflicts and little headaches here and there. And it's, you know, we went through our growing pains.
Yes, it took us
a lot of people that are going to pretend to break up your or pretend to be somebody or something, make up something to break up you guys. And
we had that.
You just got to know. Yeah, I mean, don't believe everything on the internet.
That's facts.
Yeah.
Hey, Carl.
Hey, Mike, come on up, HB.
What is up, everybody?
Hey, Moist Mike.
It is moist as hell here today.
Hey, Mike.
What is up? Thanks for having us over here with you guys. Appreciate you.
Yesterday.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Welcome
man.
to Feeling Stupid.
Oh yeah.
And do you know we talk to each other?
Nice,
we check in at least once a day with each other. We try to always do a group, but we all talk like we all know that we can have one person that we could go to and just vent. We have our whole group that we can vent on a whole about outside, and there's no jealousy. Like for me, if Mike and Loki are going to work on a project, I'm going to be in the chat cheering them on. They cheer me on.
Should be their cheerleader.
Yeah.
Yep. And
we're all working. That's what it's about, man.
Yep.
Exactly.
Camo's got some time off, and he's working with all of us to build up content while he's off for a week or two. There is no jealousy. I want my brothers to get that 1,000 or 50,000 or 1,000,000 subs. And if I didn't, I don't care as long as they do.
Yeah, one of my shorts took off today. I ended up picking up 12 subs.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, heck yeah, man.
The truck one, Mike?
Yeah, it's like a gigantic family, you know?
Yeah.
Good.
There were some nice cars in that video.
That video didn't take off. That video hasn't taken off. I think that one's only got like 100 views.
Oh, wow.
What was stupid is the ones that I spend the most time and effort on get no views. Like that one took me like 2 hours to edit, like a 6-second video.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, it just is what it is. Because like that one, I change the picture every time that the beat drops. So it just took me a while to get that one done.
I figured
But
your
yeah,
truck one would go good.
Yeah, that one floundered for a few days, and now it's up to like 1,200 views.
Nice. I'm not sure I've seen that one.
Oh wow.
So Phil, do you co-host with people, or do you just like random co-host and whoever wants to pop up, or is Brookie your regular, or how does yours work?
Okay, so he started out on my page. I found Phil through 3&T, and then got Phil on mine. And then when he came to my panel, it was a great night. That was that was a great one. Well, then we came up with this Phil Stoopid thing, and then he's like, "I'm gonna do a show." So yeah.
That's the one.
Well, our normal comedy we can't necessarily do with these hours.
I
but
started off. Yeah, I know. I started off just doing Fridays at 10 p.m. and I had a co-host off the first few
Hey, you got somebody in the
shows,
back.
and then he took a break from YouTube and.
Trouble's arrived. Another member of the late night crew.
HBR.
We have so many people on here. I didn't realize I had to scroll down.
and for the people in the chat, they wanted to hear me say,
I thought it was a Stupid comedy show record having 6 people up here.
Okay, cool.
We still got one.
Hey, HBR.
Howdy. How's everyone doing?
Oh, not too bad, Hillbilly. How's your day?
It's been long, but hey,
Doing good.
Can't complain too much.
It's not as long as your nose, though.
That's for sure.
True.
HBR can go to Mexico and still be in his home state without having to cross the border to come back to America.
Oh, damn.
His nose is there before he is, days in advance.
Deep in here, isn't it?
Canada to Mexico, man, all in one. Smells something.
Yep. If you're near HBR, if he turns around, duck.
Yep. And it ain't from the waist down you're ducking from.
As Jacksonville Joe once said, if I sneeze in Florida, I will sink the state.
Oh man.
Florida kind of looks like Squidward's nose, kind of down.
Hey, Spencer.
Yeah.
Hey, Spencer.
I've always said that Florida is definitely the
state of Florida.
genitalia of the USA.
I would
that picture out. Oh, I didn't send it to you. Let me send this picture to you real quick, HBR.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, Spencer.
So what do you guys like to talk about on your show, Phil? What's your guys' usual method of comedy?
His handy dandy notebook and a sparkling pen. It says
He's into rainbows, huh?
Yeah.
He's got daughters.
It says Thundercut Thursdays.
Oh my.
My kind of pen.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of just joke about it, whatever. Sometimes it'll be about something we're talking about at work, or it'll be about something that happened to me. Like,
excuse me.
Like the other day, driving to work, I was driving to work stop sign, and I drive a 2004 Mustang.
I'm sorry.
It always seems like people are always trying to race me.
I bet that.
Yeah, everybody's trying to race me. But so, like, I pull up to the stoplight on the way to work, and I hear this guy revving his engine next to me, and I'm just like, oh shit, Well, I look over there, and it's like a late 70s, like early 80s, like El Camino over there, and it has a push bumper on the front of it, and like one of those 8-foot whip antennas on it, and had a little orange light on the top of it. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. And the dude like blows his horn, and it's like that little Dixie tune. Like, I was like, so I look at the driver. Okay. I look at the driver, and he's got like a mullet, and I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, this dude looked like Joe Dirt.
Joe Dirt pulled up on the race.
Well, that would explain he is a Hoosier.
I was like, I'm not racing. Yeah. I was like, gas is too expensive for that.
Jesus.
Hey, up until this past summer,
Yes.
I drive Corvettes, but when my grandson's starting school this fall, I was offered a very nice price for my 2017 Grand Sport, right? Corvette. So now I'm in a convertible Camaro. And when he's a little older, within the next 2 years, when he gets a little bit taller, I'm going back to my Corvette. But I the same thing. Everybody wanted to race me. And I just laugh at him. I was like, sometimes you got to, but with my car, I don't have to race you. We just know I beat you. So,
Yeah, sometimes it's just like, no, dude, no. Sorry, your Honda's not beating me. It's just not happening today, buddy.
nah.
I have an import, but it's American built. Uh-huh.
That's right. Yep. Keep your race burners over there. I didn't have to modify mine to be
I don't want that
slick.
Tonka toy shit over here.
As it makes me wish I still had the 78.
I'm telling you right now, my little rice burner will crush your Camaro and your Mustang.
Yeah, bite me, Mike. Bite me.
Well, my little car will beat your Mustang and your Camaro. I'll bet any amount of money you want on that race.
Oh no, I've saw your car. I'm not playing with you.
I see. Mike knows my 78 Camaro would have eaten his Evo up, but
I
don't have that.
I'm smart enough to know what cars I can beat. I can beat the 04 Mustang, and I can beat whatever Camaro Lori's got.
Well, of course you can.
Yeah.
I mean,
you're probably Mike. You're probably right, because I've got a V6.
Oh, bro, I would leave you like you're sitting still.
Those Evos are nothing to shoot a stick at, that's for sure.
Because gas,
no, Evo's a nice car.
can't afford the gas.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's the point.
That's the hard part right now.
Right there. If you have a Corvette or a V8, it's because you could afford the gas. So I'm willing to race you. I just don't have to race you and ruin my tires. That's what you can't afford is the tires nowadays.
I got the fuel mileage of a Corvette with a 4-cylinder, okay? Fucking Subaru.
I still think his comment down there where he said I'll Flintstone your ass. That shit right there, that's fucking great. I'll Flintstone your ass. That's what he said. I will Flintstone your ass. What the fuck? I could see somebody in like one of those little red cars, the little kid cars, the red little Fisher cars. Fucking.
Oh yeah.
But if we want to keep it more fun though, I could race you guys in my Suburban or my C10.
Oh, I haven't even gotten anything to do over 100 miles an hour these days. So.
Really? You can't handle my footwork, little Jim.
See, he gonna Fred Flintstone your ass.
Not really, because he's got 3 legs.
Dodge Caravan.
Jeffrey wants that smoke. I'll give it to you, Jeffrey. Where do you want to meet? I'll meet you up this weekend.
There was this minivan. I guarantee not a lot of people are going to beat. There's a Honda Odyssey.
Yep.
That had 1,100 horsepower in it. It's like, oh, yeah, no, you ain't winning that one.
Yeah, that one was built by the Boosted Boys. That's a YouTube channel.
Yeah,
the Boosted Boys.
Yeah,
that minivan is no joke.
So I can't remember whether it's got a single or twin 88s on it, turbos, but
Are you
that's
talking
a
about
monster.
that Honda Odyssey, that twin turbo
Yeah.
Honda Odyssey?
Yeah. I said thing's a monster.
I think
it's just
beast.
6-cylinder too.
Jeffrey, we would race you. I could race you on my grandson's electric car because you always you have bad luck. So I would just race you knowing you'd end up crashing your car somewhere. So we would win.
Gets tough.
Oh, I have a funny story.
Hey, HBR, did you see the picture I sent you?
No,
that's got a
I'm on my phone, so.
What's your funny story, Phil?
Sorry.
This guy I work with, he has a Mustang, and he got on an exit ramp on the interstate, and I guess he hit the gas too hard on wet pavement and spun out, and the police showed up and gave a breathalyzer just to see if he was really that stupid or if he was drunk. I'm sure those cops got a good laugh because they got their answer.
Damn.
Take it. That's stupid.
We still make that. Yeah, we make fun of them for that. Like, you're the only person that spun out on that exit ramp ever.
There's your catchphrase when you're doing your comedy and you're telling stories like it. You could say, "Now that's what you call stupid."
Yes, yeah. I was like, gave you breathalyzer, finally that's stupid or not.
That's true.
Man,
he was mad too. He came to work. He's like, "Yeah, I got a breathalyzer on the way to work."
Oh, man. That's a bad way to start the day right there.
And then brag about it to people. What happened to you? I'd never tell.
No, that would go down with me and the cops. I mean, that definitely would not get built out anywhere. Like, I'll give you guys $50 each. You keep this to yourself.
Yeah, but he wouldn't have to pay a dime if he just kept it to himself. Then he'd be nothing out of pocket.
True.
I say in HBR, you try to give the cops $50 each. The story would be you got caught bribing the police.
Hey, that's not a bribe. That's just hush money. There's a big difference.
Himself up for jokes though when he told us all.
Yeah, there's just some things that I won't ever tell anybody. Even anybody in the night crew is like, oh, I ain't never telling you motherfuckers. I'll never live it down.
Oh no.
Oh, so now we know HBR's keeping secrets from the night crew.
Oh yeah, lots of them.
Definitely told on yourself.
Yeah, we're gonna have to hold you down with a feather up your nose.
Yeah, I'm good at that. To keep secrets.
Heck yeah. Gotta do what you gotta do. These streets are tough.
Yeah, and our bunch will tear apart anything we get.
Yeah, somebody was telling me that they somebody was telling me in another on another show that they got fined like $3,000 for having eagle feathers. They picked up some eagle feathers and got a fine for $3,000. I was like, man, if I was you, I wouldn't pick feathers up anymore.
Yeah, that's actually a real thing.
Illegal to have those.
If you're native and have a tribal ID card, you can get away with it. Other than that, I say picking up eagle feathers, that'll get you in some serious trouble.
Like in Washington State, if you get red-tail hawk feathers, that's a felony.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. My when I was younger, my dad got stopped and he had a red-tail hawk feather he found in the woods. And he had it in his hat. When he got stopped, the cop's like, "You're gonna give me that feather?" My dad's like, "No," and he's like, "Let me try this again." And he told him it's a felony, red-tail hawk feathers.
Yeah. Damn. I mean, out of Washington, I can't say I'm really surprised.
actually falls off the bird.
Exactly. It's not his no more.
And you pick it up, that's crazy. Yeah. Well, I grew up not. My parents always told me not to pick up feathers, anyways, because they might have lice or whatever, like stuff on them, and so they always like, don't touch them. Well, but after I heard that story from that dude, they had to pay $3,000. I was like, holy crap!
Oh, yeah.
That's a bad day.
Well, I mean, I actually go out hunting for eagle feathers in particular at least twice a year. But then again, I've got native blood and my card, so I can get away with it.
Yeah, being native, you can can do that. But if you're not, then you get bent over pretty hard.
When were you Native American, Loki? Why didn't we know this? What happened? When did that come about?
Native?
What?
He's a Native American?
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought he was.
I thought the res he was always talking about was his strip club. Oh, this is weird.
Oh man, that's new God.
I thought
I wish it was a strip club. It'd be a lot more fun.
OnlyFans. I thought that was his stage name. Because he's always doing weird stuff with weird toys.
Hey, no cigarettes were harmed.
And pallets of smokes.
This man knows everything about every sex toy on the dang market, I believe.
Hey, I've been out of the game for a while. I don't know the newer ones.
We had a sex
therapist. He's not up to date with this year's models.
No, not this year's model.
He's like, that one comes in blue and purple and pink. And
glows in the dark.
That one comes with flower print.
I mean, hey, I've heard some things. Hey, the tails.
He was teaching. That's all good. He was teaching our sex therapist about sex. It was crazy.
Yeah. Hey, Louisiana High Ride.
Hey, Paula. Oh.
Too funny.
Yeah, we have too much fun.
I say cymbal clapping monkeys or ass clapping aliens there, Rilla?
Ooh, ass clapping aliens. That's fun.
You knew that would turn on HPR, anything with ass clapping. Him and Sin. You can't, those two, you say ass, they're there. They're in it like
that's it. That's a shot at Duct Tape Face, I believe. He was the one saying something about 46 being all into clapping the asses of the aliens.
clapping alien cheeks. I was the one that brought it up in the chat, and then it just went wild.
That's Duct Tape Face.
Yeah. That's usually how
you guys were talking about Joe Dirt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Joe Dirt's the hero. You're my sister. You're my sister. As soon as so messed up.
You're my brother. You're my brother.
Oh boy.
Oh my.
Hey, don't you be judging Mike.
What are you talking over there, HBR? This is a daytime show.
I said judging, not dirty.
Oh, okay. I just had to make sure.
Yeah, I'm keeping it clean.
Notice the Chicago Bulls logo. If you flip it upside down, it looks like a robot's doing a crab.
No, it looks like a robot reading a book on a bench.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I never thought about that. Holy crap! Yeah, that's kind of creepy. Disturbing. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, the other night, Liz was making all these macaroni noises with her camera off, talking about Tim needs to leave her alone.
Hey, just when I'm on
I need
live.
therapy after that.
Hey, just when we're on live, we can't be caught doing that because they could shut us down. And it was on your channel, Mike. I didn't want that to happen. That's all I'm gonna say.
She was doing one of her cooking videos, air quotes.
Oh boy!
And there was macaroni involved.
He was trying to cook, not me. I was talking to you guys. He was trying to cook. So.
Yeah. Speaking of cooking, the other day I was watching the greatest moments of like Randy Marsh of South Park, because I guess he watches cooking shows like it's porn. Like he sits. that was not right. I sat there and watched that. I was like, what the hell? He's like, oh yeah,
add the butter, add the butter, add the butter.
Yeah.
I should have grabbed the mark with the short end.
Shit out of that. Yeah, and his wife put parental protections on the cooking shows, and he goes running in there. He's like, "What the hell?" And she goes, "You wouldn't have known if you were trying to watch it."
Too funny.
Yeah. Food porn.
That's what this platform's supposed to be about, is making each other laugh.
That's big facts.
Yeah.
You know, if you can't, I mean, you gotta laugh. If you don't, I mean, it's just, life's too short, man. That and laughter's the best medicine, honestly.
That's it right there.
You never know. Like, somebody in the chat could be having one of the worst days ever, and also making fun of each other for things, you know, could cheer that person up. And that's what it's all about. You never know.
Yep.
Like, it's just one of those things. Laughter is very healing.
We had to beg one of our family members to roast us women, and he's like, I am not touching you women and getting my butt chewed. I had to go and get every woman just to beg him to say, put me in your roast battle. The first one, he was very timid. Second one, he got a little better. He could still do much better, but he's working up to it. But we, you know, why are we left out? We're going to roast. So we just started roasting them. And then all of a sudden the guys are like, okay, now we can crack back. It's okay. Yeah. I got a crack. Try to crack it. Let's go. Let's roast me.
That's Tim's job.
Yeah. I didn't say
the only thing that she's cracking is nuts. She's over there. She's the nutcracker.
Definitely the nutcracker. I'll open it up. You know, I'm all about that gooey center. You know, I like my.
Whoa.
Oh boy.
When did we switch to? When did we switch? We just switched up to cream pies, just that quick, huh?
Not cream pies, cream sticks. Creamy centers.
Like little Debbie, your cream pie it tastes really sweet and salty.
Not if you eat a lot of sweet stuff like yogurt and stuff ahead of time for a couple of days. Just saying.
Oh man.
Oh. Ain't even
it's like, how many licks does it take to get to your gooey center?
Oh, reel it down there, summoning sin.
Yeah, I heard. Like cracking your knuckles. They say it causes arthritis. So if you get your nuts cracked, I'm sure you're going to get arthritis.
Arthritis at the bottom. Ooh, that'd be painful. Oh,
I say it's funny you mentioned that. We lost somebody.
Yeah, it's not a pleasant thought.
Oh, we lost Brooke.
You're like, I'm getting out of here while I can.
I say, but yeah, about the knuckle cracking, that's actually been disproven. There was a doctor did a 30-year study on himself. He cracked the knuckles in one hand every day for 30 years. The other hand he left alone. No difference in calcium growth.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, he was disproven by CNN.
Oh, yeah.
CNN said that. CNN said that's not true.
They said it was misinformation.
Oh. Yeah, they just kicked him off the platform, Loki. I don't know if you knew that or not. They said no.
I proved him right with the carpal tunnel issue.
You got to play the switch hitter every once in a while, HBR.
I'm too clumsy.
And I'll tell you that HBR found out that your hand has rights too. It can say no, and it really means no.
No, it can't. It says no. It's going in the cage again.
Oh.
So that's what he calls his chocolate starfish.
Oh.
The cage.
There was a guy at work who was telling me, he's like, when you wash your hands, you're really not washing your hands. He said your hands are washing themselves, and you're just watching like a creeper.
You're watching your hands shower.
Oh, wow. I'm not going to look at my hands the same way anymore.
Yeah.
It's like next time my hands are washing themselves, I'm just going to close my eyes.
Look away, like this. You're kind of like, what are you doing now?
I'm going to close my eyes and hope they venture.
But you got to keep a small eye because you don't want them to get in trouble.
All right, bro.
Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, wash the shit out of you too.
You like that, don't you?
Yeah. I would say I think we've gotten this reputation for being able to pretty much turn anything into an entendre, and yeah, it's definitely something.
It's a gift.
All of us do it too. Even Camo, the nicest one of all of us, does this as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I say he can make it weird in a hot second himself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, especially when he sends the wrong video to people.
There was a study. I seen there was a study. They were studying blue whales, and they said that the average blue whale can produce 50 gallons of semen at a time. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I wonder if that. Yeah, I was like, I wonder if that's why the ocean's so salty. And I'm thinking, is it gay if you get a mouthful of seawater and you swallow it?
It's like I say, you don't want.
I don't know who did that study
because fish.
I don't think they're
have sex and that stuff.
Wow! Can you imagine getting a 55-gallon drum of semen just dumped on you?
HPR, have you ever seen a blue whale's penis? I'm just saying that thing's like 8 feet long.
It's the same size as a Ford truck.
It's like a telephone pole.
They look exactly the same.
Well, kudos to him. Shit, I'm feeling like a Tic Tac, so it's all good.
Take it easy, Paul.
He's the better whale today.
They have no excuse to be beached. They could just use that thing to flip themselves off the beach.
No kidding, man.
All over. Kickstand.
The weirdest facts that pop out, like on the Urban Dictionary. Who decided to put all these terms in there, and how did they know what every term was? Because I didn't get a link saying, hey, you got an urban definition and a name for something that you tried. Send it in to me. I want to know.
You know somebody who tried them all. That's the thing, is that they're there for a reason, and you don't want to know why the reason is.
I'm just going to state for the record that I had nothing to do with the creation of the Urban Dictionary.
I think Loki probably wrote half of that dictionary.
Yeah. Those were stories from Loki's nights when he was younger.
You should ask him about his sex swing. Yeah, his little sex swing that broke off the ceiling because he didn't mount it right. He mounted something.
That was not my fault. The apartment was built very poorly.
You just mounted it wrong. You mounted wrong.
They used 2x3s instead of real 2x4s or 4x4s in the ceiling of that.
She's not referring to the mount. She's referring to what you. She's referring to the other mount you did, not the one in the wall.
Yeah. The stud that was doing the mounting, wasn't doing it right.
And to be fair, I was exceeding the weight limits of the swing. So You're not supposed to jump up in the swing with your partner because things
Mounting
don't work
it.
so well.
Oh, you're not supposed to do that? Damn.
No. It's designed for, I think it's about 300-pound max.
HBR, you're gonna have to start using that swing by yourself, buddy.
I guess so. Well, I do anyways, but you know.
I was gonna say, see, he's used to it.
Yeah.
Apparently, Real has been digging through the dictionary himself. He's coming up with the Carolina creamsicle.
Oh yeah. No, I was up on a friend of mine's channel the other day. I was telling Mike about this, and I introduced him to the Urban Dictionary, and they were having a blast.
What's funny is when we started it, people were calling us nasty. Listen to what they're saying, and now everybody's playing with it.
Yeah, now most of those that were calling us nasty for doing that are doing it themselves.
Not nasty.
It's all fun to get laughs.
Yeah, you're just reading it.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we're not the ones that did it. You get it in the book.
That record's for Loki and Sin. Everything that Sin makes us look up has to do with the butt. I swear to God, it doesn't fail.
Sin is definitely an emo butt stuff.
I say Sin admits that's where he gets his protein, so you know.
I think he's getting his protein somewhere else.
Never.
We did learn from Sin, though. We did learn how to figure out if you're. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. So, like, there was this comedian he was talking about. He's like, I'm not gay. He's like, I tried it one time, and he goes, I did get. He goes, something about being gay. He's like, it's too much work. He's like, I don't like working. He's like, everything, like rim job, blow job. He's like, is there a
I just say, I'm an Italian. I'm all about the sausage. So I'm not really into tacos. Just gotta say.
You know, it's not gay if you slap their ass and say good game. Just saying. Just saying.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah. And wearing gloves, it's not gay too. Wear gloves. They're not gay.
Well, what we did learn from Sin, though, is if you're in the club and you're questioning whether or not you're dancing with a girl or a guy, you just slip a little Viagra in their drink and you just give it a little time.
Oh,
that's the key.
You can do that.
Yeah.
Or just straight up do a package check, you know, and make sure that the proper mail is getting where it needs to go.
That's how Trump got in trouble by all the media.
Oh, that's true.
He was just trying to make sure it was a female.
Yeah, you tell the bird that you touched the girl because you wanted to see a guy. You wanted nothing funny.
Yep.
Yeah, Sin's one night in Bangkok will forever haunt him. We'll make sure of it.
I guess if,
All right, later, Rilla.
Have a
this
good
one
one,
guy
Rilla.
was telling me he went on a date and found out,
Good night, John Rilla.
he said he found out that it was a guy after he had the date, and he's like, well, I'm already invested. I already paid for the dinner. He's like, it's already gay, so might as well finish.
Hey, no, I'm sorry. Cut bait and run. There are more fish in the sea.
No, you better not leave now, Rilla. He wasn't leaving, guys. Rilla was just joking.
He's like, already paid, but
I say, Rilla.
I'm already in the middle of it. You know, there's no point in quitting now.
Well, sometimes you just got to take an L. So
That's
it is what it is.
No, sometimes you just got to finish. There's no
I'll
taking L there.
I'll take that L. I'm gonna take that L. I'm sorry.
You don't have to finish HBR. That's kind of selfish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I paid for dinner. I'm gonna be selfish.
Oh.
So you don't
Sound like
mind
an asshole.
as long as you pay for dinner,
Like,
you're going to get yours, right?
Worth now. I already paid.
Oh,
I see. Hillbilly's hand was on strike that week.
yes, it was. It was broken.
Yeah.
So he let his lips do the talking
Oh.
when his hands wouldn't do the stroking.
Like,
Hey, somebody
No.
just sent me a really good meme. It says the Beastie Boys didn't fight for your rights
but fucking like, I hope you're
to drink a bunch of White Claws.
That's true.
Hey, Ashley.
Dude. Yeah. That's a fact, man. What's up with those fucking White Claws anyways?
I don't know.
That was the start of the end of the world, was when those came out.
I don't see
I
how
went to go hang out with my sister, and her husband handed me one of those drinks. I'm like, what in the hell is this?
Yeah. Why would you want to drink something that tastes like aspirin?
I would straight ask, do you still have a penis, or did you grow a vagina overnight?
Okay, I need to ask what you guys. I don't drink, so what is this that we're talking about?
White
Claw
Claw.
beer.
What is that?
It's like seltzer water or
It's like
something, I
water
guess.
with
I don't know.
alcohol in it.
A foo-foo beer.
Why do you want alcoholic water?
Yeah.
That's all the rage these days.
It's
Mm-hmm.
It's like drinking out a liquor bottle and chasing it with water.
Yeah, I don't know why you want to drink that, honestly.
I'd rather just have whiskey with a whiskey rock.
When I used to drink when we go out socially and
Tequila.
party when you're young, mine was always Jack and Coke. It was always Jack and Coke.
Tequila!
MGD. I loved MGD,
Yeah.
but I'm glad
Yeah.
I quit drinking way before all these seltzers and fruit. Yeah, nope.
Yeah, that's the one. Rila says there's seltzer malt beverages.
That's just it.
Yeah,
Doesn't
1
sound-
tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila, floor.
Yep.
There we go.
It's like Four Locos are for guys that just haven't grown up yet. They're still in their high school phase.
What's
That
Mad
reached
Dog
their
2020?
peak and then dropped their peak at the same year.
Mad Dog
So the
2020
local-
is stuff with rhinos. That's the
Mad
other.
Dog 2020 is when you take to your hands, do the Edward 40 hands with Mad Dog or
Yeah.
Old English.
True.
I don't know if you've ever done Edward 40 hands. It starts out fun. It starts out fun until you have to pee.
Yeah, it always ends in a bad night of you puking with that stuff, though.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
Ricky, I used to like Mike's Hard Lemonade. I used to like Zima too. I know that sounds weird, but a Zima, I just like that it gave you that carbonation, and yeah, I liked them. And then all of a sudden, when me and Tim started dating, I ordered a Zima, and they looked at me like, "What is she talking about?" I think it was just a year ago I was ordered. I guess someplace I never even heard of them.
I guarantee you, if Tim would have ordered a Zima, you would have moved along.
Yeah, yeah.
You would have moved along to the next table, like, nah, this ain't it.
Tim was always beer or Crown Royal.
Oh, yeah.
First time I ever got trashed, I was like 13. A friend of mine came pick me up and took me up to his party. And that's what they started me out on, was Zima with Jolly Ranchers in it. And then I had to drink the pint of Jim Beam, so I drank that. And then if I wanted to continue drinking, I had to shotgun a 12 pack of Bush.
Oh my!
And then I ended up somehow with another pint of Jim Beam and some more Zima and a lot of puking after that.
I was going to say, this is a recipe for vomit.
Yeah. Yeah, that was and then the next morning I got the call from my brother that my nephew was born at like 6 a.m. That was
Get up, come on.
Yeah, that was grand. Phone ringing, pounding ass headache. Oh, what's going on?
Taught you a lesson, though, didn't it?
No.
No, I probably didn't. What am I talking? I'm talking to one of my brothers. Yeah.
What else from that? Other than don't make Zima and Jim Beam.
What's your drink, Phil? What do you like to drink?
I like rum and Coke, like spiced rum and Coke.
Hell yeah.
I like Jack and Coke too, or like Jim Beam and Coke, and also like drink. I drink a lot of Bud Light.
I think one of my favorite rums is
So do you drink the Bud Light for your figure? I mean, if you're gonna have a beer, why worry about a calorie?
Well, no,
I think it's a flavor.
It's the flavor. I mean,
Okay.
Because I noticed a lot of the light beers.
You know, yeah, once I've had a few, like I'll drink anything. Like I'll drink dark beer. I don't care.
Heck yeah.
Drink anything. Drink anything except for that seltzer water shit.
Yeah.
What is not your father's root beer? Victoria's talking about that. I have never heard of that one.
Oh, that's not your father's root beer. That's what that is.
Yeah, but what is it? I mean, it doesn't. I've never heard of not your father's root beer.
It's root and beer.
I think it's like a root beer with alcohol in it. Like
yeah.
Okay.
No, one of my favorite rums is Black Seal. It's a dark rum.
Yeah.
Really, really tasty.
I like the Kraken.
Kraken's really good too.
Because I forget. Yeah, I like it because alcohol content's higher than like some of the other rums that are out there.
Yeah.
And it's got a good taste.
I like Malibu. I like Malibu rum.
Suntan oil?
Yeah.
I'm a woman.
Yeah,
I hate that. I like the Malibu.
Yeah, I'm a coconut hater anyway, so it's like that alone turns me off, but it just tastes like suntan oil.
What do you drink, Mike?
I drink Crown Royal in a glass with a frozen granite stone.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
fancy.
fancy.
Crown Royal. That's.
Yep. I'm not fancy. Crown Royal in a whiskey glass with a granite rock. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't want ice in there because it waters it down. So I got the whiskey rounds or the granite stones for drinking whiskey.
Nice.
Loki?
Well, I haven't drank in 17 years.
If I go to
That's right. You're like me.
I used to be a Jack and Coke guy or rum and Coke.
I think we're having a delay.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. My internet is inbred.
So is HBR's. He knows about inbred.
Yeah.
Is it West Virginia internet? It's West Virginia internet.
No, it's Indiana internet.
Oh, yeah, that's some bad internet right there.
There's my David's sister.
Yeah, I'm stealing Seth's internet.
Hey, Demon Sister, how you doing?
Oh no!
Yeah.
What up?
Oh no!
Have you guys ever drank Vegas bombs before?
No.
I don't think so. I've heard of that.
Yeah, they I forget what all here, but I know that they put Red Bull in it too. And talk about a drink sneaking up on you if you've had too many of them, because it's got that energy drink in there. Like,
oh yeah, I can't remember what the name of it. But there was one that you
mean Joe's putting around the mountain roads? Sorry.
That's so good. I said I can't remember the drink now. I had it in my head. It slipped out of my mind what it was made with. I said, but it tastes like Dr. Pepper. So it goes down just super easy. But I mean, two of them will put a guy my size on the floor.
Has anybody had absinthe before?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God, that is some of the god awful nastiest shit ever.
Oh,
I love it. It tastes like black licorice. It's wonderful. You light it on fire, caramelize the sugar. So good. So good.
I love black licorice.
You will burp black licorice for a week after that.
I love black licorice.
It's wonderful.
Yeah, I hate black licorice.
That's the best one there is. Black jelly beans, black licorice.
Oh God, no.
Yep.
No black licorice, no black jelly. No. Those black licorice is so gross.
I can't. I don't like Jaeger.
I heard if you eat enough black licorice though, it shrinks your nose.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm screwed.
If I drink Jaeger, it has to be like in the freezer, like ice cold, and it's hard for me to even drink it. Like,
yeah.
The only way I can do Jaeger is if I'm doing Jaeger bombs.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I'm not 20 no more, so it's probably not happening anytime soon.
Fun fact about black licorice: did you know it's actually poisonous? If you eat,
it tastes like
if you eat too much black licorice in a sitting, it'll kill you.
Well, I don't usually sit down to eat enough candy like that when I was younger to get sick and die. So, moderation is a good thing no matter what. So,
looks like did you know you can actually OD on Tums?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It's pretty. Yeah, I found that out. I was like, holy crap. I would have never thought that.
you can hurt your stomach by eating ramen noodles too many. Because once you put them in your stomach and if you drink and stuff and the noodles expand, you can cause a blockage.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, wow.
Which who would eat raw noodles anyways? That's just nasty, but they eat them as a snack. Kids even do. So it's like, nope.
Yeah.
I've heard that about cocoa too, Manuela. I said, but the black licorice story was a couple years back, maybe 4 or 5 years back. There was a guy, I think he was from around here, ate like, I think it was like 10 bag that Australian Outback black licorice. And went home that night. Told his wife he wasn't feeling good. Went and laid down, and she found him later that night. When she went to bed, just out. He's done.
Wow. Phil, do your people roast each other in your chat, Phil, when you're live? Because we do. Our group will just roast each other.
Yeah. There's a guy named Capero that gets in my chat, and he'll be like, he'll just start saying, Phil looks like this or that, or he'll just keep going and going.
Oh yeah, I say Caparo's good for that. I say if you want to annoy
so Jacksonville Joe.
Yeah.
I said if you want to annoy Caparo, just call him Crawl.
We have a guy that says he found. Go ahead, Phil.
Oh, he one time he's like, me and Phil were standing in line after a Dave Peterson show. I think it was Dave Peterson or whatever. And he was saying that we were standing in line after the show to sniff his fingers.
Oh.
Wow.
I was like, wow.
That's
tough right there. That's tough.
And Brooke, I thought he got that name because he had to crawl home one night after one of his binges.
Yeah. What Jacksonville was talking about Walmart kind of reminded me of a real live story that I heard about, which was kind of funny. This guy went into Walmart, and as he was walking into the bathroom, he told the guy that was walking out of the bathroom, he's like, "Yeah, I'm getting ready to blow this place up." Well, that guy went and told the manager, and they called the bomb squad and the fire department and the police and stuff.
Oh, poor guy.
They came in there and kicked open the stall door, and the guy was freaking riding the porcelain cow. He's doing the porcelain cowboy thing on the toilet there. I was like, that had to be embarrassing.
Yeah.
Now you gotta watch what you tell people.
Yeah, not to tell. Don't say you're blowing up the bathroom at Walmart again.
That used to be
I don't want that experience.
Kind of a different kind of thing. I say every time I'd go to break $100 bill at a Walmart or wherever, I'd say, "Oh yeah." They'd ask me, "Is this real?" I'd say, "Oh yeah, it's fresh off the press. No worries." Well, I got a visit from an IRS Treasury agent because of that.
Yeah, Jacksonville.
That's a hurt right there. Dang.
Too.
Yeah, I say that was a 6-month process. That wasn't fun.
Oh. Yeah, it's funny because I've had bank tellers joke with me about that too.
That's one real.
He was probably copycat.
Oh.
It I forget what episode it was on a stupid comedy show, but it might have been like episode 4 or I forget which one it was, but I put in. We played a couple videos at the end of the episode, and one was a police video in California where these cops seen this car parked next to this building. So the cop walks up to the driver's window of this guy's truck, and the guy was masturbating. And the cop walks up to the window. The cop goes, "Whoa!" He's like, "I didn't want to see that, buddy." He's like, "Can I have you step out of the vehicle?" And he's like, "First, put that away." And then he's like, "Can I have you put your hands behind your back? I'm not going to touch your hands because I know where they've been."
Let me get my gloves on.
That's one of those things. It's like, as a cop, do you want to tell him to holster his weapon, or put your hands up, or what? That'd be a confusing situation.
I say, and you do not in that situation, you do not want him to ask the guy to unload his weapon first. Just saying.
Oh, yes. Yeah, no, definitely not.
Please don't
Blue
ball.
You guys better leave my deer alone.
I do got to jump up off here, guys.
It's dead.
Okay.
I appreciate you having me up, man. Bill, thank you. Shake your time.
We'll see you
You
tomorrow.
got HBR?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell the story you told me about when you went and got your prostate checked.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good story.
Yeah, so HBR
for me, not the doctor.
HBR was asking me, what the normal situation is when you're getting that stuff checked, right? And because it's a normal thing for guys, you have to get checked out. And he asked if they check your prostate while both their hands are on your shoulders. I don't know, it was weird.
Yeah, it was an awkward situation there. It was. They're weird up there too.
Yeah.
Like, I'm checking your prison wallet here.
Well, the weird part was he pulled out a midget. Oh.
It's like having a baby.
We'll talk to you guys later.
So, Nathan, somebody asked me if you
later, bro.
You got your stripper name, right? Male or females, right? What would it be if you had to do the color of your underwear and the last thing you ate?
Nude Oreos?
Yeah. So your underwear are nude. You wear nude colored underwear, Mike?
No.
All right, we know Mike
So it'd
likes
be like
nude underwear.
blue pizza.
Blue
It'd be like
pizza?
blue pizza.
Well, asking for a friend, what color would you call Commando?
Mine would be real good right now. Black pork chop.
It'd be like blue waffle.
A nude pork chop?
A blue waffle. That's Lori's blue waffle.
No, not Lori's blue waffle. I will send waffles. Non-Real likes breakfast, so I just sent him some blueberry waffle pictures to his IG. I was giving him breakfast ideas.
She'd be the black lasagna.
Don't open it, Mario. Don't open
it. Blue cream pie.
Oh man, that's too funny.
Blue Twinkies. Blue Twinkies would be a really bad thing.
Or blue sausage.
You've definitely been pounding that too hard if it's a blue.
If you done pounding it blue, you're working too hard.
Yeah, you guys don't need that much work. Trust me. Most of you just got to hold it and blow. It's done.
It'd be unfortunate if you had the Arby's number 3, so it'd be like pink curtains.
Pink
I don't know. Now we had a woman show her roast beef, and it was not pink. It was like a month-old roast beef that you left on the counter that was overboiled, and
That's the one that was trying to mount it on a fire hydrant.
Mounted herself on a fire hydrant. So, and she thought that was
sexy.
Gets
to be about 80 years old. It turns into beef jerky.
This one's so loose, there's no way it won't ever be beef jerky because it won't hold its form. It can't dry out. It's like when you walk, you're getting clapped. She can lose her hands and still clap for a good time. And thought it was sexy too. It was like, ugh.
I'm sorry. I don't see how anybody can think stuffing a fire hydrant up there is remotely attractive.
Same as some of the guys in the community thinking stuffing a diaper with a gherkin makes you look like a man. Having sex on a counter with your vagina.
Yeah. I mean, it's like someone sitting on it's like a guy sitting on a 2.5-inch trailer hitch ball and then having his buddy drive across railroad tracks.
Yeah, I did send to Victoria the stacks too. Well, he wouldn't look it up. So I was saving him enough for they didn't want to get knocked out of the stream. So I did him a favor. They are my nephews, and I sent them the pictures.
Somebody sent me a really nasty picture of a guy sticking his head in a woman. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Why would you do that?
Have a good one, Rilla. We'll be there.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think you're thinking right. Definitely not thinking right.
No.
And just as a note, if a man's head will fit up in there, do you think that your little sausage is going to do anything for her?
Now look, here's what I'd be worried about.
After that, I was like, I'm never gonna look at this the same ever again.
If your head, as a grown man's head, can fit in there, right?
Yeah.
I'd be more worried that once you finish putting your head up there, the rest of you ain't coming out.
Like I say,
could you imagine have to call 911 because someone got their head stuck in there? Like, oh my god.
HBR would get caught because his nose would get hooked up. He wouldn't be able to get out. He would literally suffocate.
I said, be like dogs having sex when the knot gets stuck.
Oh,
oh boy.
Yeah, I feel bad for those poor little animals when they do that because they're just trying to get a bone. I mean, Why wouldn't you want your dog to have a bone? My gosh, come on, people. Be considerate. Let your dog have a bone.
I mean,
he's trying to bury his bone in the backyard.
Yeah, I'd rather it be with a partner than messing up my yard, putting his bone everywhere else.
That's why I have female dogs. I love me some bitches, you know?
Yes. And I love people who put their dogs on a picture with them and say, who let the dogs out? Knowing you just called yourself a bitch, literally, because you said, who let the dogs out, plural, and there's only you and one dog. Yeah. They don't even catch that they just called themselves a bitch. Yeah. that to me is the most hilarious, is you get some people around here, they're like, who let the dogs out, plural, and it's like, there's only you and a dog.
Self-awareness, like common sense, has left the building in most areas.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I love pointing it out. I have no problem pointing it out for them.
Yeah, some people got their common sense from Cracker Jack, you know, like it was a prize that was in there, you know, like little plastic army man with a parachute.
I still don't know what to do with it.
Now you guys are insulting real nuts. You don't want to insult a nut.
Who? D's?
D's nut? Yeah.
Don't want to mess with these nuts.
D's nuts. Got them.
Put them in your mouth.
That's all
Loki loves balls. Loki always has got balls in his mouth.
Hey,
and I'm not lying. He
don't
can
diss
show
my
you.
salty chocolate balls.
He loves chocolate salty balls. Show him what we're talking about, Loki.
Oh man.
Yeah, he loves his chocolate salty balls.
So I like
he only eats them
Whoppers.
He only eats them 2 at a time, though.
Yep.
Hey, you got to have two in your
the
mouth.
Big box.
Yep. Any more than 2, he chokes.
Yeah.
He can't handle the big loads.
Hey, I'd like to see anybody put 4 balls in their mouth and not choke. Just saying.
I'm not accepting that challenge.
I have a
Not a challenge that Carhole won't do.
I guess we're at the show. I guess I kind of wrap up the show today. I appreciate everybody coming through. It was a lot of fun. When's the next time you go live, Lori?
We go live Sunday night. We usually do Wednesdays, Thursday, Fridays, and Sundays for the late night.
Okay, so tomorrow night?
Yep.
Okay.
And then every Tuesday night, it's mine and Holly's channel for their Sisters in Arms, which is like this, but we roundtable questions and it goes off the rail and has fun too. So
whose channel is it on tomorrow night?
What's tomorrow's date?
It's Sunday.
27th or 26th, yeah, sorry.
Or
wait a minute. The 20 isn't tomorrow the 20? Oh, that's April's. Okay, I'm looking at next month's schedule. I've got it. Give me one second.
And later tonight, there will be Non-Reala, Stack 727, Duckface Tape. Damn it, I did it again.
Duckface.
Duckface. Yeah. There we go. I said going live on the Street Team. And yes, Holly, I do love my chocolate balls.
He sucks the chocolate right off those balls. Yeah,
that's the only way to eat a Whopper.
It's actually we skipped that one day, so I think because of the lineup the way it is, it looks like HBRs, so it doesn't mess up the schedule. It'll be HBRs tomorrow. Yep, HBR at the Crossroads will be Sunday night. So, and I always put this schedule up on my community page to let you know which late night crew is hosting and where they'll be at, or the Sisters in Arms channel. So if you want to check out my community page, you'll always know where you can find the late night crew, the Sisters in Arms crew, and all our different programs.
That's I really got to get better about checking community pages myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool stuff. Yeah, I'll definitely come through tomorrow night and check it out and hang out.
Oh,
we
hell yeah.
appreciate you finding us our last show. We appreciate that. We appreciate all the support we get from our team and other people's too.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Well, it was good chilling and cutting up a little bit, and yeah, I'll see you guys on the next show.
Well, thank you for having us
tomorrow.
and inviting us over.
Appreciate you invite,
Yeah,
Phil.
no,
Appreciate you.
Yeah, no problems. It was a lot of fun.
If it was late night, we would have done more for you, but kids watch.
Yeah. Well, nobody's watching this that's underage because I have all of my channels set to not for.
Got the adult settings.
So kids shouldn't be able to watch it.
Well, they lie about their age.
Yeah.
So we do try to be a little mindful for us. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, excuse me.
All right.
That is for that.
Well, I appreciate everybody coming through, everybody watching, and everybody stay safe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.
Good night.
Later.
Yep.
Moist.
Very moist.